I am Joe Bullock, and I'm extremely passionate about equipping singles to catch their whole life, everything from their mission to their mate. I believe this is the season, this is the time for you to create the life that you love, and as a result of that, you'll attract the love of your life. You'll attract healthy, happy love in your life and in your relationships. So, with that being said, also, I'm the founder of Detour Movement Inc., which is all about renewing your mind so you can transform your life, and the author of the book, The Biggest Lies Women Believe About Men Dating Themselves, Discovering the Truth to a Fabulous Life, Fabulous Relationship. So I got two questions. Hey, Diane, how are you? So good having you in Kingdom School last night. So good having you. Okay, really quick. A question came in. Which question I want to answer first? I'm going to answer the question. Oh, this one. Listen to this question, you guys. It says, so what if you have a question, you can type it too. So it says, what if you give support and don't get it support in return from them? So somebody's saying, what if in a relationship you're giving support, but you're not getting anything in return? They're going to school for, the person is going to school for 2 years, holding it down the household. Hold up. I'm trying to follow this. I think they're saying they're going to school for 2 years, holding it down, taking care of the kids, and making sure that food's on the table. And then the person tell you they need space. So you give them the space, and then they end up sleeping with someone else. What then? Let me see if I can get that again. Did you guys catch that? Did you guys catch that? So she's saying, what if you've been with somebody, supporting somebody, doing all you can? Oh my God. My computer's about to die. I ain't gonna plug it in either. And you're going to school, you're doing everything, holding it down. And the person eventually comes to you and say, I need space. And then they start talking to somebody else. Well, the truth be told, sometimes, especially this is, I would say for the woman, sometimes we do what my husband called DTMing, doing the most. And, we try to do this and we do that. We do the laundry, we take the clothes to the cleaners, we put food on the table, we just go over and above and beyond, and we really start taking on, or in that case you really was taking on wifey roles and responsibilities, but you did not have the title. Okay, so there's a multi dimensions with the situation. So I want to warn women about doing that. I know it's a Southern custom because I'm a Southern girl. And I married a Southern man. I understand it is a Southern custom to want to be in that space and be that provider and be that nurturer and be that everything. But that's the role of the wife. And sometimes when you're dealing with what I call a bozo, he will require you to prove your love. But see, the thing is, when you're with somebody who really values and appreciates you for you, they won't make you, you don't have to earn your way to him. You don't have to earn your way to the top with this person, right? You don't have to do all these things. You can really just be who you are. You can really just be the amazing woman you are. You don't have to, be slaying in the kitchen. You don't have to be doing all these things to, and you may not feel like it's proving yourself for love, but to some degree it is, or at least it can come off like that. So just be careful. Just be very, very careful that you're not putting in too much work. And that's what I would say. I would tell you, so the end thing with this relationship, if they decided to sleep with somebody else and they need space, first, that's a sign. If somebody tells you, I need space, that's a sign. That's a sign that they're saying, I'm not enjoying the experience that I'm having in this relationship, and I want to take a step back to see if this is still for me. It's a nice way to break up with somebody. Okay, I hate to say it that way and be that blunt, but it's the truth, okay? And the truth be told, the reason why a man will choose you to be a long-term girlfriend or wife is because he really appreciates, he really values the experience that you guys create together and the time that you have together. And if for whatever reason it may be something you're doing and not doing, sometimes you just may not be compatible, and that person may just not be for you. You see, sometimes too, if you're doing so much, rather than making yourself more attractive, you may come off as desperate to him. So just be mindful. We've been taught to do, No, just be you. You know, just be about your business. That's why I say I serve women everything from their mission to their mate. Because when you're focusing on your mission, on your assignment, on what you got to do, you won't be so. You guys, I gotta pause. My computer's about to hang out. You guys will help me remember when they are worthy given another. When are they worthy given another chance? So that's the next question. My computer's about to die. Worthy for a second chance. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, hey Trina, how you doing, darling? So just be mindful, you guys. Don't be out there trying to do so much, because it's not about that. Hey Tiffany, how are you? So glad you joined. Hey Joe Nicole, how are you? So anyway, you guys, let me just wrap up because I kind of got distracted a little bit. But what I'm saying is someone has submitted a question in regards to saying they have been doing everything, and then this person decides, say, hey, I need space, and then they slept with somebody else. So three things I'm pointing out here. One is you were doing too much. Stop it. Don't do that in that relationship, and don't do that in your next relationship. In a relationship, it's not about you winning that person over by how much you can serve them. It's about you being who you are. It's about you pursuing your mission. It's about you pursuing, seeking God for your vision, right? And living that out and doing for you and your family and your children. If you sounds like you may be a single mom or, have children. So that's first thing. The second thing is when somebody say they need space, understand what they're saying to you is, I'm not sure what's going on between the energy I feel, the experiences that we're having, this exchange between you and I is not what I thought it would be. It's not what I expected to be. It's not what I want it to be. And I really need to take a step back to see if this is still working and to see if I still really want to move forward. Okay. So that's the second thing. And the third thing is if they went and sleep with somebody else, you need to leave. You need to leave. I don't recommend anyone stay with a cheating boyfriend. And I ain't even gonna say nothing about a husband. That's questionable. But one thing I do know for sure, and one thing I will say, is I don't recommend anybody stay in a relationship with a cheating boyfriend. Because if they cheated, is a reason they cheated. And it's hard to get that trust back. And to me, that's just gonna further perpetuate insecurities in you and making you question yourself of whether you're good enough. Hey, Camille, you don't want to have to deal with that. You don't have to deal with, am I good enough? And you feel like you have to prove yourself and you got to constantly be wondering if you're good enough. No. And that leads me to my second question. If you have a question, post it. I said I'm only going to be on here for a few minutes. I've been on here for 10 minutes and 47 seconds. So I'm going to answer this next question, which somebody is saying, when is it worthy giving somebody a second chance? Now, many of you guys, hey, Alicia, how are you? Can't wait to see you Sunday. I come from, my relationship background has been every guy I was with cheated on me. Except for one guy I was not able to prove that he cheated on me after we got into a relationship. But he did me dirty before we got in a relationship. Like, he did me real dirty before we got in a relationship. Okay? And when I say that, I remember, and I told the story before. Many of you guys likely didn't hear it. I don't tell it often. But the one guy I'm talking about who I can't prove that cheated on me is we were in a club one night and he was staying at my house because he was displaced and he was staying at my house temporarily. And I ended up going to a club and he ended up going to a club. And coincidentally, on Halloween, and I was looking super cute. I remember it. I think I was a little devil. Oh, Lord help me. I think I was in a little devil costume. It was cute though. Okay, but anyway, and we ended up at the same spot. And he was like pushing real hard on another chick. Like, you staying up in my residence. We wasn't boyfriend and girlfriend at the time, but he was staying in my house. And he was pushing up on another chick. And I saw him. And I went up to him and I challenged him. I'm just like, you just going to pretend? I don't remember what I told him. You just going to pretend like I ain't here or I don't exist? And he was like, yeah. So when his night of rendezvous was over, he decided to come back to where his clothes was and where he was sleeping his head, laying his head. Anyway, needless to say, sometime later, right, that is a wow. But the crazy thing, because I know how it is, man. I'm telling you, I know. And that's why I don't know why I begin on these relationship scopes, because I can go in. I know how it is. I made a lot of bad decisions, and I'll tell you, a lot of them was driven by emotions. A lot of them was driven by love. A lot of them was driven by lust. A lot of them was driven by soul ties. So even after this dude treat me like that, me and him fussed the next day. I didn't want to let him in the house. I mean, we went on and on. I slammed the door in his face, blah, blah, blah. After all of that, I turned around and decided to be his girlfriend. After all of that. The stop sign, I wish I had my stop sign, y'all, because I would get the stop sign because the stop sign was there. So I can't prove that he cheated after we got in a relationship, but I'm pretty sure he did. Because he wanted me to be his girlfriend because he was about to leave the country to go play ball in Germany, and he wanted to put me on lock while he was gone. And I subscribed to his crap, and I said, yeah. I said yes. So the thing is, when you're dating in a relationship, you can't make a judgment and decision. I was a little cray-cray at one time too. Listen, you can't make your decision based off of love and lust and how much your emotions. You know, I was hearing, I forgot, what is her name? Camila is Dr. Matthew Stevenson's wife was talking, and she was sharing, and she was like, you gotta be sober-minded. And she was quoting from the Word of God. So what I want to tell you is when you're getting in a relationship, you're dating, hey Keisha, how are you? You all need to be sober-minded. And that is why I encourage you all, each one of you too, if you're single, be sexless while you're single, because as soon as you put sex into it, it clouds your judgment. And you become so emotionally, sexually, spiritually, right, connected to this person, you can't make a sober decision. Can you guys type that for me? Be sober-minded. That means don't be intoxicated with love. Don't be intoxicated by how he make you feel. You need to be able to make a rational decision. You need to be able to operate out of wisdom. Is this person truly for me? So when somebody asks the question, when is the right time? Thank you, Trina. When is the right time to give a second chance? I wouldn't. I would not. I would not give somebody a second chance. You know, I believe it was, I don't know who said it first. It was Maya Angelou. I think it was Maya Angelou who said it. When somebody show you who they are, girl, you better listen. Girl, you better listen. And sometimes people just be showing us their tail, and we just sit right there and ignore it. Oh, I'm a bookmark that. Oh, that's a red flag. No, I don't believe in those things. That's why I got a big stop sign. And I don't know if I posted a stop sign on the Facebook yet. If I haven't, I will. Right? And at my party, we're going to be taking pictures with the stop sign, because sometimes we need to say, hold up, wait a minute. Ain't nobody got time for this. Because the truth be told, when you allow somebody to cheat on you and you stay on to that person, what you're saying is, I give you the permission to violate me, and I'm going to still be there for you no matter what. That's something that a wife can choose to do. And you can argue, the Word of God against divorce and all that, which I agree. Although I can't tell you, I ain't super perfect and I ain't super holy. I tell my husband all the time. One time I thought he was cheating. I was about to leave. I was like, whoa. What just happened? I don't play that. No. So, but that's another topic. I ain't even gonna go there tonight. Not gonna go there tonight. But I would have an issue staying with my husband. Okay? So if you with a boyfriend, get out of there. You deserve better. You deserve more. You are valuable. You are worth more than rubies. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are made in the image of God. There is somebody out there that's going to value you for you, who's not going to be just tempted by any woman that comes their way. And I would wonder if this person is truly a man of God. I really wonder if that person you talking about, if you should give a second chance, do they really have a relationship with the Lord? I would just be curious, because a lot of people, everybody got the stamp saying they're a Christian, but not a lot of people following Christ. And even the ones that's following Christ, sometimes they still having their own struggles, and some of them aren't even trying to control the temptations and the struggles that they're dealing with. So you have to really get real with yourself about what you want. That's why I've been telling you guys need to write, ladies, gentlemen, write down your standards of what you want. Okay, she said, amen. If they do that before you marry and expect it, he will do, and I don't know if she's saying expect it or accept it. He will do the same after you marry him because they know you will keep taking them back. Don't do it. What a wife do when, hold up, I gotta see this. She's saying something. She said, don't do it. Don't do what a wife do when you are a girlfriend. Exactly. And she got some more here. Okay, I think that's it. And use the Lord and his word when it is convenient for them. Exactly. Exactly. So that's all I wanted to share, you guys. If you missed the first part, go back because it was a good question somebody asked. And I shared some good information. I didn't want to be in here long. I'm super tired. I probably don't look as, I look less tired than I really am. I'm really tired and sleep deprived. So I'm going to take my highbars to bed. I'm going to be posting a blog really soon about ways to increase your confidence and your courage. If you're in a DMV, I would be remiss if I didn't invite you to my birthday party. Party, party. Mm-mm-mm. Bring your jeans and your heels. We about to party. I got a rhythm now. Party, party. Hey, Kenyatta, how are you? We're going to have a good time. My party is on this Sunday, the 26th, and it's in College Park, Maryland. So if you're in College Park, Maryland, holla at your girl. I know. Where are you, Kiana? Let me know where you are. We're going to be in North Carolina this weekend. We're going to be in South Carolina soon. Our annual conference is coming up June 23rd and 24th. If you are in the DMV, you want to register. You're in Ohio. Okay. Mark your calendar for June 22nd and 23rd. Okay, you're in Georgia. We want to come to Georgia. So we're working that out. We haven't thought about coming to Ohio. I don't know if we have enough people out there, but we are looking for ambassadors. Did I ever post that? I need to post it again. We are looking for ambassadors. We are looking for ambassadors to go to various states. We have somebody in Georgia, in Florida, and a couple of other areas, but we're still looking for more ambassadors. Depending on where you are and, you know, what the situation is, we're looking to take the conference on tour. So anyway, you guys, let me get my tired self off of here. I hope something I said tonight was helpful. I'm a teacher by trade, so if you don't know that about me, you'll know that I'm a teacher. I love to share information that can transform your life, but you know what? The truth be told, if information that's not applied, it's just information. You don't experience a transformation until you apply it to your life. So you guys, like I said, the biggest thing you can take tonight away is be sober-minded. Don't allow yourself to be drunken with love. That's not how you make a decision about a life partner and about your relationships, right? We sometimes allow ourselves to get too caught up in feelings. Love your teaching, sis. I enjoyed myself on last night's call. Happy early birthday. Thank you, Miss Diane. And the use, I already said that. Okay, you guys. All right, you guys. When am I going to be back on Scope? I'm going to take breaks tomorrow. And I'll be back on Thursday morning for prayer at 5:45. Thursday morning for prayer at 5:45. Thursday morning for prayer at 5:45. I don't. You know, maybe we can air a little bit of the conference from North Carolina. Maybe we can get somebody there to scope a little bit from the conference in North Carolina. It's going to be good. But anyway, let me go to bed because I still got a lot of stuff to do to prepare for my birthday and for the conference. And I'm excited about it. But my husband has already declared and decreed, which is true. He's like, you ain't doing too much this weekend. You doing way too much. I said, Lord help. So I signed up for it. But it's all good. It's all God. Pray my strength. All right, you guys. I know. And I'm like, you right. What can I say? You right. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys on Thursday morning at 5:45 for prayer. And until next time, you guys be blessed. Okay, yeah, Dr. Juanita Bynum is oh my God, such an amazing woman of God. Hey, Danielle, how are you? She's such an amazing woman of God. I like to watch her at 3 with me, although I don't watch them as much as I would like. There's so much stuff on, oh my God, I get so inundated with so much stuff on the internet and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Be blessed.